Today's video is a collab video with Autumn Beckman. We will each be sharing our top 10 Amazon must-haves. Hello and welcome back, or welcome. Today I'm sharing with you my top 10 Amazon must-haves, and this is a collaboration video with Autumn Beckman. When you are through seeing this video, make sure to see her top 10 list, and I will link it below. Most of you probably know Autumn. Her channel talks about luxury on a budget. She also talks about photography and videography because she's very good at that. She also has a very interesting educational background, and she talks about marginalized populations on occasion, which is a joy to hear. It's really nice to hear her perspective on those things. She also has pets. She has 2 dogs and a bird. And so I'm suspecting that some of her Amazon must-haves will have to do with that. I am excluding kitchen. I'm an avid cook and I could do a whole video on Amazon kitchen items. I will have links to all of these products in the description below. Just click show more and you'll see links to all of the products. These are in no particular order. The first item on my Amazon must-have list is these Envirosax. Get a sack like this, and inside there are 5 little sacks. This is how I can carry a small bag when I'm out and about. I'll put 1 or 2 of these in my handbag, and then I know when I'm shopping, even at the farmer's market or wherever I am, that I can carry as much as I need. And this is how this works. This little thing just opens up and you end up with a tote. It's so convenient because it's lightweight, it's easy to carry, it rolls up into that little tiny piece, and it goes right in the washing machine. Number 2 is this acrylic shelf divider. And my shelves are a little thicker than most shelves, I think, because a lot of the things that I tried to use for shelf dividers didn't work. This allows you to put it in a pretty thick shelf. You just slide this onto your shelf. I use this on a shelf in my closet in 2 ways. One is to separate handbags, especially if you have handbags that don't stand upright. They tend to kind of lean, but even if they don't, it's a good thing to put these between your handbags because it makes sure that there's no color transfer. Your bags don't touch each other. But if you do have a lot of little clutches that, you know, don't want to stand up, they kind of want to knock over, then these are great for that as well. The other way that I use these is to separate folded items on a shelf, like sheets, towels, sweaters, t-shirts, that type of thing. Number 3 on my list is 3 umbrellas. I really got tired of my little umbrellas being cheap and falling apart and just not standing up to the task at hand. And so one day I got on Amazon and I really researched the umbrellas. And one of the nice things about Amazon or buying almost anything online is that you can see people's reviews. And I chose 3 different umbrellas because I wasn't sure what I was going to like the best, and I do like them all. The first 2 are the Colombo travel umbrella and the Bodyguard travel umbrella. They both turned out to be very good and very durable, and I keep those in the car. In the little door pocket in the car, I like to keep 1 for me and 1 for my passenger, so that if we're out and about and we get caught in the rain, we each have an umbrella. The third one is this Rains umbrella, and it's a little automatic umbrella. It does have a sleeve that goes over the top that I just don't keep on it. I have it somewhere, but this one's pretty little and will go in a lot of different handbags, and it has been every bit as durable as the other umbrellas that I've had. It's automatic. You know, you just unwrap this and click it and it automatically opens, which I won't do inside because, of course, you know, the whole bad luck thing. This is not, they're not outrageously expensive, but it's not the cheap little umbrella that you're always fighting with, and you know, it always has one thing flapping off, and you know how it is. Exactly when you don't need something to be falling apart, right? It's raining, maybe windy, and you end up with this cheap thing. Not so if you do a little research ahead and buy 1 or all 3 of these umbrellas. Next are these little flashlights. These little flashlights are very bright. They come in a pack of 3 or 4. I don't remember which, and they come in different colors. You just turn it on by clicking this little button. They are very, very bright, and I have these everywhere. I have 1 in my pantry because my pantry can be kind of dark. I have 1 with my candles so that in a situation where my power has gone out, I can just reach for this. I have a little basket with them. I reach for this, turn this on, and I can get the candles going. I often have 1 in my handbag because it's just a nice thing when you're going to your car or wherever. And then I have them stashed in different closets and different places of my house where, you know the places in your own house where it can be a little darker than normal or a little bit harder to see. I actually even keep it with my videoing equipment, because sometimes on the camera I can't see all the little places I'm supposed to plug things into it, because the way I have the lights, it just shadows the camera. It's lighting me, but it shadows the camera in a weird way. So I use one of these to make sure that I'm plugging everything into the right place. These come in very handy. They're small and they're powerful. Next up is this little holder made by Twing, and it holds these little round facial pads. They're very easy to put in here. You just take the lid off, and I just put the whole bag of rounds in there and then just sort of squeeze off the plastic bag, leaving all of the round pads. It's very useful. I put it on my countertop, my bathroom countertop, and I just take one out, and then I actually use a soap dispenser, what's supposed to be a soap dispenser, for my witch hazel, my astringent, and I just take that, do a little squirt, and I'm able to do it. I really like this way of holding these. These can be kind of tricky and cumbersome to have any other way. They just end up all over the place. This keeps them contained. It's relatively attractive, and it just makes getting ready in the morning easier. Next is break-resistant plastic organizers. I use these for a lot of things. Mostly I use them for my makeup. I also use them for hairspray and mousse and that sort of thing. I just like to, they kind of all fit in together. You can, they'll configure in a number of ways, and you can put them in your drawer, and they each hold something. They separate everything out. And I like that they're clear, because what you're really just looking at is your item. It really does a good job of organizing a drawer, making sure that you can see everything, and they wipe down and clean well. The only thing that I will say is I have purchased quite a number of these, and on occasion there will be a broken one or two. And if you complain, I've had mediocre luck with this. Sometimes they replace it, sometimes they don't. And so that can be annoying, but overall I really do love them. Next is a related item, which is these acrylic lipstick holders. I have them in two formats. One holds normal size lipsticks, and the other has bigger compartments to hold those bigger lipsticks that, the wide ones or really square ones that can't go into the regular size. I like them a lot. They stand up on my lipstick. I can open and close a drawer, and they'll just be standing there, and everything looks that much more organized and easy to get to. Next is my shampoo, and this is a tea tree oil shampoo. It's a natural shampoo. Most shampoos really strip your hair if it has any sulfites in it, or there's some different things in shampoo that really strip your hair. I mean, they do clean your hair, but they completely strip it. And so I was looking for something that would clean my hair but was a little more gentle, and I chose this, and I've really enjoyed it. You can use it every day, and my hair stays soft, and it just doesn't feel stripped. I will say that the smell, this is an all-natural shampoo, and the smell is tea tree oil. And when I first started using it, it was a little odd, the smell. Now I'm completely used to it, and it's fine. And I was asking my son, I did ask some other people, does my hair smell really weird? Because for the first few days, it just smelled a little odd to me. It doesn't smell bad. It's a little bit medicinal, even though it is a natural, tea tree oil is a natural disinfectant and cleaner. But overall, I have liked this a lot. So if you're looking for something that doesn't strip your hair, you can check this one out. Maybe you'll like it too. Number 9 on my list are these, and I don't have one that still has the package on it. They're listed as Hughes Women's Opaque over-the-knee socks, I think. Of course, I don't believe in the man's and women's thing, and there's no foot here, so I think that they'll just fit anybody who wants to wear these. But what I really like about them is, especially in the winter, I like to have a knee-high on under my boots, and I have a lot of the over-the-knee boots too. And these things, even though they look pretty small, they will go they stretch pretty much, and they'll go all the way over my knee if I want them to, or they can be below my knee. They stay up. I put them in the washer in a bag, and then I hang them to dry, and they last for a long time. They don't run. It's just overall it saves me money because I'm not having to rebuy knee highs. So if you're somebody who likes to wear a lot of boots, these may work for you as well. I normally just have them in black because I wear them in a way that you can't see them, but they do come in a lot of different colors. Number 10 are these amber glass bottles, and you can have them where they either have the spray bottle or you can just have the cap on them. This is the quart size. I also have the pint size, and I don't have it here with me, but I have a really little one that I use as well. And the reason that I use these is I make my own own cleaners. And I use the big one for my granite countertop cleaner because this is the one I use the most in the kitchen. I don't even know how many times a day I use this. And then this size, I'll make glass cleaner in this, all-purpose cleaner, a variety of cleaners that I make in this. And the little one, which is about this big, I use that when I make cleaner that cleans my yoga mat. And what I really like about these glass bottles is, one is because they're glass, they don't interact with what I'm putting in them. And the amber is important because it helps the cleaning supplies last longer. Light will break them down and make them not as effective. So it's nice to have a darker bottle to be able to put them in. And then I just put them in a cupboard, close the cupboard, so they're sitting in the dark most of the time, and then I pull them out to clean and put those back in. They're really easy to fill with a funnel, and then they have the little cap so I can shake that up, take the cap off, and then put the sprayer on. And so far the sprayers have held up really well. And especially that big granite one, I've used that every day, I don't know for how many years, probably 4 or 5 years. So they hold up really well. So that's it. That's my Amazon top 10. It's interesting because it does, I think it helps to get to know each other a little better when we look at our Amazon top 10s. I can't wait to see Autumn's. I'm sure it will be very, very different from mine. And it does give a little window into who somebody is. I hope you enjoyed this. Please go check out Autumn's video. If you came here from Autumn's video, I am a jewelry designer and I have committed to uploading a video every day for the year of 2019. So if you would like to see me again tomorrow and every day for 2019, just hit that subscribe button. I hope you do because I would love to see you again. Until next time.